welcome to Strength Side. This video is about getting lean, ripped, shredded, low body fat percentage, whatever you want to call it. This video is about achieving that optimal body composition for you. Now, this video is not about a special diet or exercise plan to follow. This is more of a mindset and lifestyle. So I'm going to share with you 3 things that I changed my mindset on in the past couple of years that have really helped me be able to achieve a more aesthetic body and a lower body fat percentage. Now, keep in mind that these are just 3 ideas that I'm offering you to adopt this mindset, but it is possible to get lean in other ways. So this isn't a one-size-fits-all. Take what you can from this video, and things that you don't like, throw them away. So let's get started. So number 1 was changing my beliefs about food. So what I realized was that here in the United States, and I'm sure as many westernized countries are, food is so accessible. At the drop of a dime, at the second you feel like you're a little bit hungry, you can be in a drive-thru or in a grocery store about to purchase 1,000 calories worth of food, right? And after doing a little bit of traveling to what most would consider poorer countries, I saw the way that they ate and saw how much here in the United States we overeat, and things are a little bit too accessible to the point where we view hunger as this very bad thing, this negative thing, right? And I started thinking about it more and more, and I saw that hunger is just a feeling that happens in your body just like any other feeling, right? And maybe we don't need to associate such negative feelings with it, right? So I got comfortable with being hungry. I found that I didn't have to eat every 2 hours like I thought that I did. I didn't have to have huge meals every time that I ate, right? Hunger is something that I've got more comfortable with, and I offer you guys to look at that, see how you feel about being hungry in your life, and to see if maybe you can change your feelings on it and become more comfortable with being hungry. Number 2 is that diets do work, but you should find sustainability. Now, I've been in the fitness world for many years now, and what I've seen is that if a diet becomes popular, then it means that it probably has worked for many, many people. So stressing or arguing about what diet is best, or this diet isn't good, this diet is good, is really nonsense to me, right? Everything works. I just think that you as the individual needs to find what is compatible with your lifestyle, right? So if you're trying to do a diet that you hate and that is stressing you out, that's not going to help you in the long run, right? You need to try different things. You need to see what fits best in your life that you're going to be able to adhere to for a long period of time, right? So over the years, over trying many things out, I have found what works for me. I'm not going to get into it in this video. Maybe in a follow-up video, we can talk about that. But when it comes to nutrition, it's really about sustainability. What can you do that's gonna last and get you long-term results? Because going on a diet for 6 weeks, losing a little bit of weight, but then getting right back to how you were living your lifestyle before that and losing all those gains isn't gonna do anything for you. We want a way that we can sustain this year-round. Number 3 is about your relationship to exercise and activity. Now, much like in number 1, we talked about the relationship to food, number 3 is about reframing the way you think about exercise. And I think that we've kind of all agreed on these certain things in exercise and fitness that may not be serving us to be our best athletic self. Now, most of us think of exercise as this separate thing of we go to the gym maybe 4 or 5 times a week, we work out for an hour, hour and a half, and then the other part of our life is very separate from that, right? And what I've come to understand is that your whole life should be integrated. So life is a movement, and let's just leave it at that. Life can be a whole movement, okay? So instead of thinking of my training as boom, I have this block where I go to the gym and then I shut off from that and I go home and I sit down and I'm sitting down the rest of my life. I'm integrating movement and what you could maybe consider exercise, but is very informal exercise, throughout my whole day, okay? Because your body is going to adapt to whatever you get it. So right now, if you're going to the gym 5 times a week for an hour a week, your body is adapted to that, and it thinks that's normal. But if you start giving it more exercise activity input, then it will adapt to that too. And that's very important to think about and to know, right? So now we can think of doing a little bit more activity, a little bit more exercise throughout the whole day, right? So it's not just that gym session that you're getting in. You may just get on the ground and roll around and do push-ups and do pull-ups. That's separate from your gym training, okay? So your body's gonna adapt to this bigger workload, and that's pretty much the main message, is we're getting more work in throughout the course of the day, throughout the course of the week, and then over time that's gonna accumulate into, more muscle, more calories burned, and this thing that we're trying to achieve, which is a leaner body. So those are 3 big mindset changes that I have made over the course of the years, and I hope that maybe you guys can take something from this video and change kind of the way that you think about nutrition and exercise in your whole life, to maybe avoid some of those years that I spent figuring this out, right? Let's fast forward you to get to the place where it will be most optimal for you to be today, okay? So like I said, take what you can from the video. If there's something that you don't like, you don't have to take it. I'm not pressing it on you. I'm offering you all these things to think about, to change your lifestyle, to become more lean, ripped, jacked, low body fat percentage, whatever. All right, guys, that's the video. If you like it, please make sure to like it. Subscribe to Strength Side. We put out a video every Friday. And as always, I will see you in the next one.